country reeks of trees. Our yaks are really large, and they smell like rotting beef carcasses. Welcome to Long Live the Queen. This game just dropped. Essentially what I get from it, and again I have not played it, but it looks like it is a revitalization of the old Princess Maker games, which were made by Gainax. Yes, the Neon Genesis Evangelion guys, or Evangelion, whatever you want to call it. So essentially, basically what you do is you take on the role of a teacher, and I don't know the story of the game, but basically if it's like Princess Maker, you are raising this future queen, I suppose, as opposed to a princess, but we'll start a new game. We're almost home. Your room is just the way you left it. So I guess this is us, Jocelyn, and she is named Elodie. I know it's hard to leave your school and all your friends, but I've arranged the best possible tutors for every subject. You'll have to work hard this year to prepare yourself before your 15th birthday, but I know you can do it. You'll learn quickly and you'll make a wonderful queen. It's what your mother would have wanted.
This is not what Mother would have wanted. She wouldn't have wanted to die and leave me.
No, she wouldn't. But sometimes bad things happen. We have to pick up and carry on. All of Nova depends on us, on you. I will be here to guide you until your coronation, but the decisions you make are ultimately up to you. Come, your maids are waiting. Here we go. Welcome to Long Live the Queen. If this is your first time playing, you should read this brief introduction. Sure, why not? You'll be controlling Elodie, the almost Queen of Nova, as she tries to prepare for her coronation. To do that, she needs to take classes every week in order to raise her skills. The skills she learns will provide different choices in the ongoing plot. Learning the right skills can mean the difference between life and death. You also need to keep an eye on Elodie's mood. With her mother's tragic death, Elodie is not very happy right now. The mood button will take you to the emotion screen for more details. She's quite depressed. Elodie is feeling both afraid and depressed, but her strongest emotion is depressed. If she becomes more cheerful to cancel out the depression, her strongest emotion would then be afraid. Elodie's current mood affects her ability to learn. It will give her a bonus to some skills and a penalty to others. Let's take a look at the skill screen now. Holy numbers! Skills are broken into 4 main categories: social, physical, intellectual, and mystical. Inside these categories are skill sets, groups of 3 related skills. You start with 0 in all skills. Every week, Elodie can study 2 skills. Normally, she earns 2 points in a skill for every weekday that she studies, so if she studies history, she will earn 2 points times 5 days equals 10 points. Because Elodie is depressed, she has a -2 penalty to the social skill set conversation. She doesn't feel like talking to people right now. If she studies conversation, she will earn 2 minus 2 points per day, that is 0 points. However, she has a +1 bonus to the expression skill set. If she studies one of the expression skills, she will learn 2 + 1 points per day. That means 3 points a day, 15 points for the week. If you study a skill you have a penalty for, you could be wasting your time and not learning anything. If you study a skill you have bonuses for, you will learn much faster than normal. All of these bonuses and penalties will change when Elodie's mood changes. She can also gain bonuses to skills by studying related skills. Check the skill screen every week to see your current bonuses. Once you know your mood, skills, bonuses, and penalties, you are ready to choose your classes for the week. The classes screen breaks down skill sets by category for your morning and evening classes. When you select a skill set, the 3 options that set will appear on the right side of the screen. Brain stopped working. Choose a class option for both morning and evening classes, then click the Done button which will appear in the lower right corner. As you play through the story, you will sometimes see feedback bubbles appearing over the text. These will tell you what's happening behind the scenes. Bubbles like these will show you when Elodie's mood is being altered by events. Bubbles like these will show you when the story is changing based on what skills Elodie has learned so far. If the test fails, there is some option being missed because she doesn't have enough points in that skill yet. This feedback is very helpful in figuring out different options to try, but if you don't want to see it, you can turn the bubbles off in the preference menu. Now get ready to become a queen. Personally, I am not the actual queen. I am teaching you and determining what she's gonna become. So yes, basically, sorry, I'm just reading that tutorial. You get how the game works. Essentially, what it is there's whole branching paths, as far as I know. Now, the only thing that I know of is so in the old Princess Maker games, basically how you raised your daughter determined what ending you got, and there were some pretty questionable endings, I guess you could say. None of them, as far as I know, were officially translated into English, but there is an English available copy of Princess Maker 2 if you want to try that out. I'm not going to tell you where to get it because it's questionable on how you get it, but it is out there if you want to play Princess Maker. But as you can see, based on what the tutorial just told us, we have a penalty in royal demeanor, we have a penalty in conversation, so there's no point in training on those, and we also have a penalty in athletics. Why? Don't know. I guess it's all because of this. Alright, so okay, I guess you can play a little bit of dress up too. So what we'll do is we'll sign her up for some courses. Hang on a second, I don't remember. So royal demeanor, conversation, and athletics is what we want to avoid. But she has a bonus in expression, so we'll do that. And let's see. Let's see what she needs. Animal handling. So we want her to be a good queen, so she should learn some stuff. Intrigue, economics. We'll avoid the religion for this playthrough. And yeah, so you know what? I will, for no reason, I have no idea, I have no strategy in this because this is my first time running through here. We'll get her, you know what? Let's give her animal handling because all girls like horses, right? So if we give her a class in horses, maybe she will cheer up a little bit. So we'll give her horses. And, singing. We'll go with singing. Why not? Alright, so there you go. She has, we get a bonus for depressed for singing, I suppose. Okay, I didn't know that. And in the afternoon, you walk around the stables meeting the royal horses, learning about the breeds and the names for different. So we did pretty good. Got some bonuses here. Here we go in week 2. What's all that noise outside? Who's here? Oh, it's my cousins and my aunt and uncle. Darling, we were so terribly sorry to hear about your mother, Fidelia.
Thank you.
You look well, niece.
Hi, Lodi.
Lodi and Lottie, okay. Haven't seen you in ages, will you be staying long?
Yep, Mother said we'd be here for all month.
Oh, yay, she cheered up a little bit.
Maybe we'll have some time to talk later.
You know, I can't land on any voices. Now that you've finished studying, what will you do for the weekend? Oh, I don't know what I just... Okay, now she's lonely. You spend the weekend holed up alone in your room with your favorite toys. It's childish, but you feel a little bit better. Okay, so she's a little bit better here, but we've kind of destroyed her, even status, so I'm gonna get a lot of, penalties, I think. Military, intrigue, so we don't really want her to be a spy master anyway, and I don't really want to raise a girl to be a fighter, although maybe later on I will want to, make her somewhat of an Amazon queen. So, we'll focus on history for this time. And do we have a bonus to anything? We'll stick with expression since we have a bonus here. Oh, you know what? We still have a bonus in animal handling, so we'll do that. Why not? We'll keep her going. So, let's stick with voice and horses. Why not? Forget it. We're just gonna stick with what we know. Learned about caring for horses, grooming with different brushes, and keeping hooves free of stones. Here we go for more story. What's that commotion outside, Father? What's going on? I have come to pay my respects in honor of your mother. Oh shit, you have no respect or honor. It's because of you and your powers that my wife is dead. Everyone looks like they're like 12 years old. I am a lumen, as was she, and like every lumen, I am willing to give my life if necessary to protect our domain. Your line has been traitors for 200 years. I won't have you corrupting my daughter. That is for the crown princess to decide. Elodie, your mother trusted me and I have much to teach you. Let's just send her away. We'll side with Daddy.
You heard my father. Get out, leave, and don't come back.
As you wish, I will return to my duchy until you call for me. She won't. Yeah, you're kind of angry there. Alright, so now that I know what I'm doing, +1 yielding, +1 afraid, we don't want to mess her up. Everything just messes her up. Plus cheerful. Plus yielding. Wow, everything has a negative effect. So let's go and visit Charlotte, our friend Lottie. It's so much bigger than mine back home. You should visit more often. It's awful that the only time I get to see you is something like this. I know your brother and sister are still too young, but why haven't you come to school? My mother worries about me. She doesn't think anywhere about home is safe. I understand I'm probably not going to be allowed to leave this castle until my birthday. But at least we can have fun together. So, okay, so that was pretty good. She got 2 bonuses, basically. And that expression's not very good. But we got her up here, and this is starting to look a little bit better. But she's coming down to yielding, so I feel like training something else, but we're getting some sweet bonuses here. Alright, so we don't care about magic, so we got a bonus to faith and a bonus to history, so we'll do history this time. And you know what, let's do both faith and history since they're giving us... Oh, there's royal demeanor. You know what, let's do royal demeanor. Why not? Royal demeanor, and we'll do history. Yeah, because forget faith. Nobody needs faith. Just kidding. No judgment if that is the way you go. So we'll go royal demeanor. Let's see. Ability to bear pain, fear, and surprise without flinching. The ability to be beautiful and dignified under anything, blah, blah, blah. The aura of confidence and command. We'll do that. And what was the other one that I wanted to do? History. Let's, Alright, let's learn on our own history here. You practice wearing the royal regalia and looking at yourself in a mirror. Young as you are a queen of the blood. You are your mother's daughter. You are forced to be reckoned with. I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me. You read about the history of your domain hundreds of years ago. Hundreds of years ago. Nova was at the center of the great empire spanning the length of the western coast, as well as a few island territories. Over time, your influence has waned. Due to poor leadership, I'm sure. He loves me not. Lottie, do you have a boyfriend? Not really, I just like to play with the flowers. Me too. That's pretty sad. Hissing noise. A snake! Oh no! Oh, we have failed. You grab for a stick to push the snake away, but you lack the skills to do the job, blah 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 blah. Oh, we have been bitten. The snake slithers away, but too late now, as strange tingling sensations begin to spread through your flesh. Now, if this was the other kind of game, that tingling sensation would lead to certain messy situations. A milk viper? Your leg is going numb, you stumble and fall to the ground. Hold on. Your cousin kneels beside you and presses her hands over the bite mark. The area throbs painfully, then begins to feel warm. After a minute, you're dizzy, but your leg isn't buzzing anymore, and even the wound has disappeared. Oh, you are a dirty, dirty magic user. Oh, I will tell. I will tell. Everyone will know that you are a freak. We saw a snake, but it got away. A snake! That's it, Charlotte, pack your things. We're going back to... Over a snake? For crying out loud. Aww. Alright, now that she's gone, lonely and afraid, why would we do such things? So at least this gives her a bonus to being cheerful. Still lonely. Sneak out. Okay, we need to boost our willful anyways. And we don't want to talk to Dad, so here we go. You sneak out of the castle and have a little fun. You enjoy your freedom, but your father won't like it if he finds out. He won't find out. So now she looks a little bit better. So I think, yeah, she's mostly afraid. Man, you are moody like crazy. So how many weeks do we actually have before she turns into, what do you call it? Gets her to her 15th birthday, I think that's what it was. I don't remember. So yes, we just continue on like this, I suppose. Still getting a good bonus in faith. Oh, we can teach her some dance. Now I don't know if there's any difference between switching up, like if you do a class in the morning versus the afternoon. I have no idea. So we'll keep you. Okay, we'll sign you up for dance classes. That should make you happy. And I really don't want to do faith, even though faith would be an easy bonus. Still no weapons. I wish it would tell you exactly what is causing the penalty. Accounting. Alright, let's teach you poison since we did get beat up by a snake. We're not gonna get any bonuses there, but we'll do that anyways. Doesn't hurt to have a queen that can heal shit, right? So we'll go and sign you up for dance classes. What else do we have? Reflexes. Oh, that's where I failed. Alright, we'll just we'll do dance. I'm gonna make you completely useless. And what else did we have? Medicine. We want her to learn some, let's see, poison. Yeah, you know what? I have already read a few things in the way people have died. So yes, that's another thing, is you can die in this game, or rather she can die, and she will die. The game is made to be that punishing, because she'll make stupid decisions based on what you train her to do. And one of the things that seems very common, I was looking at the forums just before I bought this, just to make sure that people are basically getting behind it, and it seems that one of the common ways to die in this is getting poison chocolates, because for some reason people will deliver them and then she'll just eat them without thinking about it, which is kind of stupid if you ask me. Who knows? And apparently like that happens to everybody, so who knows? Maybe we are on our way to get a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Castle seems quieter without Charlotte and Emery and Zara, and the parents are gone. Who's Emery? It's certainly not empty though. It seems like we get more servants every day. Alright, oh, +2. Did we get a +2 before? Only an afraid, vengeance, no effect. You know what, let's sneak out again. I like that bonus, and then we'll talk to our father the next week, even though she's getting really lonely. Alright, we finally have something in the positive. That's all I wanted. She needs to cheer up a little bit more, so what we'll do, since I'm getting low on time, is we'll do one more week of classes, and then we will cut it off there. Alright, we're getting a decent bonus to physical. And you know what? I think I kind of want to... what should we do? Alright, let's train her in reflexes, and who knows what we're headed for. So we'll keep her in medicine since she's now starting to get a bonus there. So, classes... Wait a second. Is that what I wanted to do? Yeah, we'll keep her in agility. But I don't know if I want to do dance. Alright, let's get her with reflexes, and let's have you learn herbology. Herbologism. Your teacher walks around you, prodding a finger at you slowly in order to train you in blocking those touches, whether triggering fear or faster breathing. It's kind of a crap class. You learn that willow bark can be used to relieve aches and fever. Remember that, children. Find some willow. One of the maids approaches for your attention. Oh, you are not nearly as hot as I thought you would be. My lady, couriers have arrived from the Duke of Sedna. We have a Duke of Sedna? Oh my god, we totally failed foreign intelligence there. The Duchy of Sedna is in Talas. They have brought you a letter and a gift. Condolences on the death of deeply regret, best wishes, blah blah blah. Oh, a beautiful necklace. Wow. We are just failing all of our tests now. So let's just see what's going on. It's the same. So let's go talk to Daddy. Dad, what really happened to Mom? She was a Lumen, a magic user. It was meant to be in reserve to defend our domain, but she insisted on... You don't need to know to hear that. She used magic. It drained her strength. She thought it was harmless, and it wasn't. Eventually, her heart just stopped. That's why I don't want you involved with it. And that's why we won't teach you magic. We don't trust them magic users. Alright, so we will call it for an episode, and we will continue right where we are leaving. And thanks for joining me. As always, cheers!